What's going on, everybody? It's Andrew from Ask Me About My Podcast, back with another episode today, talking about the influencer marketing space and where we have seen kind of success over the years of doing influencer marketing for some of our brands, mainly on the national scale, but you could definitely adopt this as more of a local basis. And I think that it could be super beneficial for anybody looking to, increase brand awareness, leads, trust. I think there's a ton of different things you can do there. So on the influencer space, you don't have to work with the biggest person in the space. You can work with micro influencers. I think the best part about it is you can kind of approach it at a couple different budget levels. If you don't have a huge budget, you can definitely get in at a lower level. Work through partnerships. You can trade product. You can do podcasts. You can do a couple different things around it. I think. People get so confused that they're like, "Oh, I need LeBron James to get up here and do something," but I don't think that is the perfect fit for everybody. I think each different level you can kind of do a little bit something different. So some of the benefits, like I said, I think brand awareness is probably the biggest. You're kind of utilizing their audience to spread awareness about your brand, talk about what you believe in, what you do, why you do it. I think is probably the biggest reason. Out of that, you can get leads. You do see conversion as far as influencer to your product. I think you see that more in. I guess you do kind of see it in digital products as well. I was going to say you kind of only see it in CPG and consumer products, but I think that you do kind of see it across the board. So I'm taking that back. I shouldn't have even said it. But yeah, gaining leads, also credibility and trust. They see that this influencer is supporting your product, and they see no reason not to believe that because this person's great in their space, great in their sport or their hobby. That kind of gains a little bit of trust on their side of things. It is important to kind of gain or grow a long-term partnership. We work with the same agencies over and over again. I think that has been super powerful and super helpful. We know who to go to. We know how they work. They know how we work. We're not reintroducing ourselves to create a new process every single time we're looking to create content. So the partnership on the agency side or whoever their agent is you're working with has been super beneficial. Great part about it is obviously the content strategy. What we've done in the past is a couple different things. One is to bring our expertise from what product we're showcasing, but you let the influencer be the influencer. Like, let them shoot it in their way, what's familiar with their audience, because that's at the end of the day, that's why you're working with them, right? Because you believe that they have, a great audience. You believe that they are capable of creating amazing content. So we try not to put too many limits on that. We let them kind of create what they want to create and how they want to create it. Obviously, end goal, boost SEO, boost ROI, two very important things. And we track the whole process to make sure that the content's tracking well with our audience. Couple things to be effective. Again, defining what your goals are. Most of them is going to be around product awareness, ROI, as far as conversion to sale. So I think that is super important. Obviously, know who the influencer you're working with. Make sure they don't have any crazy things in their past. We do background checks with all our influencers that kind of take place more on the global scale. We search news for them. Make sure there's nothing that has tarnished their past or their image in the past. And I think that's been super important these days. We saw a lot of flops with that with a couple different brands working with influencers, and then you see them on the front of TMZ, and it doesn't really provide the best connotation or the best impression and best brand relation. Super big here. Focus on the collaborative effort and not like the I'm telling you this is how it's going to work effort. I think it is a huge collaborative effort. That way you're not, overshadowing the influencer, what their content is, how they create their content. Because at the end of the day, the reason why they built up this audience is because what is in their content. So you don't want to try and influence them as far as telling them what to do, how to say it, what to say. I mean, we give a couple like brand talking points, but we do rely a lot on, their creative atmosphere and their creative process to go through and create. And obviously the biggest thing in marketing as a whole is just to measure and analyze. There's so many different tracking tools out there to analyze content, ROI, conversion to sales. So utilizing all those different platforms, we also, we'll reach out to the influencer. Hey, can you send a screenshot of your analytics post campaign? We run our analytics on our side. We use a couple different tools for that, Modash, Google, and we use a couple different dashboards. So so I think that's the biggest thing is as far as influencers go is, one, don't smother them. They're the creative genius for a reason. People love watching their content for a reason. Approach it as more of a partnership and a collaborative effort as opposed to telling them what to do and how to say it. And then obviously track the results of what comes out of it. I think it's super important in all of marketing is track what you do, because when you track what you do, you know what works, how it's going to work, and what you're going to get out of it. Is kind of proving your ROI. So hopefully that was informative. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Later.